Good afternoon and welcome to the Perkins Garage's YouTube channel for a Ford Focus ST walk around video. Before we begin, if you do like the look of this Focus and would like to part exchange your vehicle, I am going to supply the part exchange valuation link in the description below. Click on that and under a minute's time you'll have a valuation for your part exchange. And if I can work out the YouTube magic, I might even try and pop it up here somewhere, but look in the description for now. So this is a rather beautiful mean green Ford Focus ST featuring the 2.3 litre EcoBoost engine producing 280 PS of power. That 280 PS of power is transmitted through a 6-speed manual gearbox. The Focus is registered on a 2023 registration, meaning we're taking Ford warranty until June 2026. We've done just over 7,000 miles, but I'll get the exact number once we're on the dash in a moment. Right, so let's begin at the near side front bumper where we start all of our videos around here. The first thing I'm going to say, it's like the Costa del Rain here this afternoon. The sun has got his hat on, and look how incredible this metallic mean green paintwork looks. Oh, I do say. So, this here is the remote central locking key, and clicking on the unlock button in turn is going to wake up the daytime running lamps. Yes, the bit that appear to be flashing at you currently, but that is simply because of the frequency in which my camera records at. So those daytime running lamps give other road users the ultimate visibility, meaning you're always going to be seen on the road if they didn't see the body colour first. So inside those beautiful headlamps are adaptive LED headlights with built-in fog lights there as well, so some very clever top of the range LED headlights on this Focus. If we go just below, we can start to see parking sensors which travel themselves all the way around that front lip of the bumper. I really am a fan of the magnetic grey trims as well, so the grille for example and the trims just below there in a magnetic grey really does give it a nice colourway, and that is the same with the wheels, which I shall come back to in a second. Just below the number plate there is that front-facing radar, which is responsible for some of the driver assistance pack, such as pre-collision assist. The driver assistance pack I shall cover in its entirety once we're on the beautiful Sync 4 module. Coming around now, let's talk another bit of spec. This vehicle has the performance pack, which includes the Pirelli P0 performance tyres. I've left them ajar so you can see just how much tread is on them yet. So you've got loads of tread remaining on these beautiful set of Pirelli P0s. In addition, that also includes the Brembo 363mm discs. Yeah, that's it. And you've also got some beautiful red painted brake calipers. And again, back to the colour scheme, the magnetic grey trims with magnetic grey wheels. Also a very lovely combination of colour. Right, so I'm going to just draw your attention back up to the top of the windscreen. That there is a light sensor responsible for the automated lights. So as the sun goes down and the moon comes up, your lights will come on automatically. Further north at the top of the windscreen there, and that long one at the top is a traffic speed sign recognition camera. So when you drive past the speed sign, that will get displayed on the digital driver display. The left hand side of it is another light sensor, and that is for the auto headlights, and somewhere is a rain sensor also for the automatic wipers. Now, please understand, it is late spring and these beautiful trees surrounding my photo corner are currently letting off a bit of tree sap or fluff. So, I'm not going to open the panoramic glass roof because it will litter the inside of the vehicle. So for now it is shut, but please refer to a photograph where you can see it fully open, looking gorgeous. So we've got that black roof all the way there, and this pane of glass sits nice and low to the roof of the vehicle. It's going to be nice and streamlined. It's going to flood the cabin with fresh air and nice daylight. Back down to the body of the vehicle. There we are. Going to lock the vehicle on the remote central lock-in. Take the camera to half zoom. Because on the door handle here we have keyless entry. So a tap on the door handle like so unlocks the vehicle. Tap again on those lines and that then locks the vehicle once more. I'll just unlock it once again. Take you back to normal zoom. In the corner there we have the blind spot assist monitors. So if someone's in your blind spot either on the near side or the off side of the vehicle, this will illuminate orange to let you know it's unsafe to pull in or out. Keyless entry will also expire after about 20-30 seconds, so look for those mirrors folding in once more. Moving ourselves around the rear of the vehicle, rear privacy glass also features, so the black roof and the rear privacy glass It's a very nice colour combination. So this stage of the video, I take a step back on the offside body and just gently rock the camera side to side, hopefully displaying to you, wherever you might be watching this video, how wonderful all the body panels are. Like so, hopefully using the light to our advantage there. Look, there you go, the indicator's just flashed, the mirror's folded in, and the doors are now locked once again. So this is the offside rear now, and again another Pirelli P0 tyre in all of its beauty, another red painted brake caliper to go with it. Moving ourselves around the vehicle, we have rear parking sensors, which is complemented just beautifully with a high definition reversing camera, and honestly high definition doesn't even cut it, because on that screen it looks incredible. I'll come back to parking features in a minute, because there's a lot of parking pilots to go at on this one. Now the near side of the body, let's just conclude with that before we progress any further. A nice orb of light across the screen then, let me just get rid of that. So we're just going to gently rock the camera again and side to side down the near side of this beautiful mean green Focus ST. There we are, as you can see for yourself, it looks marvellous. It's almost like a mirror, almost like a mirror. Now back to the near side rear wheel now. Get a look at that, all the alloys and tyres are immaculate, really great condition. And we can follow that all the way down to the near side front. You got the gist by now, and also another fantastic condition Pirelli P0 tyre. Right, so that is the exterior taken care of. Now let's have a look inside the boot. So we have the double unlock function on the remote central lock-in, otherwise the pressure pad is just left of the camera, and that opens up the boot. So in the boot space here we have plenty of volume, so whether it's suitcases, doggos, a little gazelle maybe, anything in between, it's a fantastic volume boot space. In addition to that, we do have the ski hatch. You can pull that down, push that straight down there, so if you do have longer objects to put into the vehicle, they can be threaded through the body of the vehicle. Underneath the boot liner here, under this tab, is the B&O Bang & Olufsen sound system. So we have the amp to one side, and the sub actually sits inside of the spare wheel. It's actually remarkable how they fit it all in there, but they do, and it's very well packaged. So down there, as I just said, is a space saver spare wheel. And give you a good look at that as well. The sound system in these Focuses, I can speak for experiences because I drive one also, is fantastic. So if you're into your tunes, into your music, look no further than a Focus ST. Moving around to the door, which I've just remembered is locked because the keyless entry expired. So now we've unlocked it once again. Let's have a look. Before we have a look inside, let's go back to the parking pack. So this Focus has a lovely parking pack, which includes these door edge guards fitted on every door. So as you open the door or shut the door, it will wrap the edge of the door with this lovely little rubber there, so hopefully protecting yours or anybody else's property. So maybe you have some children that get out of the car a bit aggressively, and that is a bit of a concern for you. Look at that solution. I think that's a fantastic bit of engineering. And whilst I'm here, just works on that little pad there. So as you shut the door, well, that will then retract automatically. So the interior tour, let's start with the door cards. A hard wearing plastic, so again if you have children with muddy fingers or stuff like that, you can easily wipe it nice and clean. A synthetic leather soft touch armrest leading into the corresponding window switch on the offside rear door card. Now spinning the camera around for the first time, we can see our little ski hatch trying to open there. We can shut that once more. Nice little cup holder system in the middle. We shut that. The interior on this Focus ST, we have the beautiful half leather, so it's like a suede in, half leather, red stitching, and the suede in the lower back and the base part of the seat. For those smaller humans of the world, you may require an ISO fixing, so you have two of those, one on the left hand rear and one again on the right hand rear. Looking down to the floor now, two fitted Focus ST mats already in there, one less thing to worry about after purchase. Down in that little cubby hole there is two USB-C charging ports. This is about 5 amps of charging, so perfect for iPads, switches, tablets, iPhones and everything in between. Good opportunity just to pop the camera upwards to show you just how much light that panoramic glass roof lets in. Even though it is still shut, it floods the cabin with beautiful spring daylight. Now let's have a look at some of the goodies in the front, shall we? So starting at the door card once again, we have a lovely carbon fibre trim leading into the door handle. The soft touch leather actually starts all the way on the door card then continues on the armrest into the control panel for 4 electric windows, electric mirror adjustment, folding mirrors, window lock for the rear, and interior locking is found just ahead. Now for the last time in this video, let's spin that camera around to show you some of these seats, and the front seats are just perfect. So we have the Ford Performance racing bucket seats, if you like, so you've got the extra support and the lower neck section, the lower back and the base part of the seats. These are the AGR spine technology seats, so they keep you nice and comfortable, nice in position, even if you are driving aggressively. After all, race car. So we have electric seats, both passenger and drivers, which are a 1 and a 2, which gives you your height adjustment, your 3 and your 4, which is your forward and backwards, your 5 and your 6 is your rear tilt there, your 7 and your 8 is your lumbar support. We do have a front height adjustment, which is a manual ratchet system. Just works like so. It goes up and down. Goodies don't stop there, because we can also pull this lever forward, which gives you the nice leg extender there. So again, on the longer journeys, you're going to keep everything supported as you would like. So really, really comfortable seats. So if you struggle to get comfortable in cars, this could be a perfect solution for you. I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now. You may hear a little bit of distortion on my microphone, so please just bear with me. Beautiful. Right, look at that digital driver display waking up. That does look pretty. Okay, so we have to complement the keyless entry, the key's still in my pocket, so we have the power start stop button to press your foot on the clutch, and that will power everything up. Now, as you can see, we're going to struggle with a bit of light here, so if you don't mind, I'm just going to turn the vehicle around. So please just bear with me for a second. This is private land, before anyone comments saying you can't be driving whilst recording. I know, and I'm not going to be either. So let me just spin that around there. Look, I'll give you a bit of reverse. Look, reversing camera in all its glory. Look, so you can see the park pilot working. The proximity sensors for the front and rear parking sensors on the right hand side of the screen, and that will give you an intermittent beep and increase in frequency as you get closer to the object in question. Now, right. So now I'm facing away from the sun. Next point, I mean, it's been raining all morning. Get the camera out. Now we're in the Costa del Rey. Unbelievable. Okay, so to begin the interior tour, let's go through the digital driver display to begin with. The left hand side, you can see a coolant temperature sensor. We can see the digital speedo. At the bottom there is the odometer, so it's 7,340.8 miles to be exact. Ambient air temperature, digital fuel gauge with a bar graph on the furthest right hand side. The tachometer or RPM gauge counting the revolutions of the crankshaft times 1000 is on the right hand side. And in the middle we have this selectable menu. I'm going to be flicking through here using the arrows on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So to begin with, performance gauges, you can see oil temperature, oil pressure and also turbo pressure. Coming down we have live tyre pressures. You can change the measurements to PSI if you require, that's not a problem. Next up is fuel economy. Again, fuel economy once more, then down into different performance gauges. If I was to expand this menu and then click on select screens, which gives you the selection of up to 7 screens. So you can have a calm screen, you have fuel economy, trip computer 1 or 2, we have traffic signs, performance gauges, performance details and launch control. Launch control is part of the performance pack as well, so let's put that on performance details as well. You can have up to 7 of these selected at one time, so you can really adjust what you'd like to see, and you can customize it to your preference. So out of there also we do have audio settings, your navigation, so once you have your favorites, points of interest and home destinations programmed in, you can quite literally set the navigation with a flick of a button. And this is for your Bluetooth or phone connectivity, where Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Different settings, and at the bottom there, heads up display, HUD. So that is this little invention, which is just fantastic. Because it is so light, my camera won't pick it up, but let me assure you, in my eyesight, that looks perfect, and it's definitely not flashing. Again, frequency issues. Let me just see how dark I can get it. There we are, so you might be able to see that. You can see the miles per hour in the middle there, and the traffic speed signs displayed on the right hand side. This vehicle also has a wonderful adaptive cruise control, so as you activate that, you can see the lines to the vehicle in front, your set speed in the middle there as well, and the adjustments of it is no matter how tall you are, you can put it downwards, or if you're very small, you can also pop it upwards. That's a really nice feature. And just whilst we're up here as well, that side there is another B&O speaker. This vehicle is littered with B&O speakers throughout, and as I said earlier, a pretty remarkable sound system. Okay, in the interest of time, the interest and the love of specification, let's lighten that back up again and continue. Also on the right hand side of the steering wheel is an S button which signifies sport. One click of that takes you straight into the sport drive mode. And as you can see, it changes the ambience of the screen, so you got a lovely grey, red, aggressive screen there. And also on the other side is a mode button. I shall show you that in just a second. Why don't I show you that now actually? Let me just pop the seat back a bit, otherwise you're just going to see all knees and that's no fun for anybody. So this is the right hand side of the steering wheel. So again, you have the arrows up and down, return and menu button to control the screen ahead, the quick toggle sport mode, and we have the selectable drive mode this side, which takes the sync module to change the drive modes. This is your voice command. We have a pick up, decline and previous and next song function. Also, the left hand side of the steering wheel is where you'll find all the adaptive cruise control buttons. So top left is the distance to the vehicle in front. We have cancel, set speed plus and minus, the standby button on top right, and speed limiter, which can be set to intelligent. So as you go past a differing speed sign, your speed limiter will change automatically. Very clever if you're in a town or city all day, that could come in handy. Just below it is your volume button, so volume minus, plus, and also a mute button. Right, continuing now into the central reservation of the vehicle. This here is a cup holder design. I'm yet to find a vehicle with a better design of cup holder. If you want to challenge me on that, the comments are below. You can clamp a big cup, can, 2 cans, 1 can. This is the same as my system as I have in my Focus. I do occasionally like to go for a coffee run in the morning, and they give you that nice little cardboard cup holder which is as good as a chocolate teapot. So you can clamp 1 cup in there, 1 cup in there, and you go round and roundabout and your coffee's still where you want it. Fantastic. That, very good idea. Look, when you're done with it, job done. That there is a electronic handbrake. Push down to cancel, pull up to apply. It will self-cancel, but you will have to manually apply it again. That there is the auto hold, a bit like a temporary handbrake if you like. Next up, 6-speed manual gearbox. I am a manual fanatic, but also the 7-speed auto is just as good. It all depends on your preference. This is a rather beautiful gearbox to drive through. Down there is a wireless charging pad, so if your phone supports wireless charging, place it down there and it will wirelessly charge. That can be used in coordination with the wireless CarPlay. So if you do have a new iPhone or a new Android phone, well, you're in luck because you're going to get everything wireless. If you're not so fortunate, we still have a USB-C there, another USB-A and a 12-volt socket. Either of those USBs can also connect to your Apple CarPlay or Android Auto as well, so do not panic. Now, gone are the controls of heating, ventilation and air conditioning, because now they're all on the sync screen. So they're replaced by a volume rocker up and down and on and off for the radio, traction control off, max demist, automated stop start off, and P for parking. This is for your Ford Self Park Assist. So 1 click of that button, and then we can then see on the screen we have navigate to parking on one side and parking assistance the other. Clicking on that, then you can have a parallel park in, you have a perpendicular park, and also a parallel park out as well. So if you do struggle with your parking, this car will quite literally park itself for you. So it's a fantastic system indeed. So front and rear parking sensors, rear camera and self-parking. What more would you like? Okay, so I mentioned the heating, ventilation and air conditioning controls have now gone onto the screen. And where are they? So in the middle there, this will bring up a different menu where you can adjust the screen, your face or your feet vent. We have temperature either side, so a dual zone climate system. You can adjust both sides of the cabin to individual temperatures. A very nice feature. If your passenger does suffer with a very cold bum, you can keep their heated seat on full power number 3, keep yours off, keep your heating down, and you can even turn their heating up if you like, whilst keeping yourself nice and cool. We have air conditioning, rear demist. This here is the electronically heated windscreen. Fantastic feature on Ford vehicles. And the right hand side is the electronically heated steering wheel. I forgot what it's called then. Now, to give you a quick breakdown of this beautiful sync module, a landscape design, slightly tilted towards you. I'm a big fan of it. It works seamlessly. First up is navigation on the furthest left. It works like an iPhone, so you can pinch to zoom, you can throw it around. It's very responsive. You can recenter it with using that button. If you'd like to come to Perkins Garages to look at this Focus, and I don't blame you, Charlie Mike 776 Sierra Alpha, click the search bar, and in no time at all that will navigate your route straight here to Perkins. Click the home button once more and we're back to square one. We have at the bottom there your phone connectivity. This is your Bluetooth phone connectivity. or Apple CarPlay. Daniel's iPhone, that is me. Good afternoon. I've just connected my phone to Apple CarPlay. So take a look in the photos and you can see what Apple CarPlay looks like. DAB radio there, up to settings top right. You can see such as your vehicle settings in there. So whether you're interested in global open and global close, hold down the lock button, hold down the unlock button, all that is coming out red hot. That dual zone definitely does work, and that will open and shut the windows respectively. Automatic wipers are found in there, range sensing, and even a courtesy wipe for the rear lighting. This is clever. Adaptive headlamps for left hand traffic or right hand traffic, so if you go to the continent, don't have to worry about stickers anymore. That's a thing of the past. We've got auto fold mirrors in there. Oh, we've got loads. The specification is marvellous on this Focus, it really is. So I'm not going to waste so much time because we're over 20 minutes already. Into features next, we have selectable drive modes. They include slippery, normal, sport, and also racetrack. So you have a drive mode for every eventuality. Next up is the driver assistance pack. So I said I'll mention this in its entirety once you're inside the vehicle, so hold your breath. So we've got the adaptive cruise control, we've got the speed limiter, which we can set to intelligent there as well, a lane keeping system, we've got the pre-collision assist, traffic sign recognition software, we have the rear view camera, blind spot information, wrong way alert, cross traffic alert, driver alert, and hill start assist. As you can see, we've got some fantastic software in there that's going to keep you nice and safe on the road. Coming out of there, and I end it on this one, the owner's manual, the interactive owner's manual. So you don't have a book anymore. We're saving paper, good for the environment, and it's so much easier to use. So if you need to look for something, just type it in the search box. That's it. You can even save it as a bookmark as well to come back to later. I really do like this. I think it's a fantastic design. Before we go, we're just going to click on apps, because just to demonstrate, we have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay as well. So everyone is going to be included with the CarPlay fun. So thanks very much for watching this video. I try to keep them 20 minutes, but there's so much spec. They normally last a bit longer. So thank you very much for watching this video. I do hope you found it useful. If you like it, like the video, leave us a nice comment below. And if you did have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And thank you for watching, and I'll speak to you again real soon. We've got a lot of new cars coming at Perkins Garages, so stay tuned in the next few days. Weather permitting, we're going to bring you some more videos. Goodbye for now.